Hey there guys, and thank you for coming back to my review channel for today's review. A little quick update there. So we recently have gone over 110 Switch games, and I want to show you guys the newest additions into the Switch collection. And so we'll start with these four first, because I picked these up first today. So Gamestop had the it's not the buy two get one that they normally have, but Gamestop had buy 3 games $30 for $60. So I picked up these three. Darksiders was $25. DreamWorks All-Star Kart Racing was $27. And Gundam Breaker 4 was $30. So I was very happy with this. I picked up all three of these, normally $90. Picked them up for $60. And Gundam Breaker just has the game in it. I've been looking at this one. I can't come to terms with spending $40 for it, but for $29 becomes $20. That was worth it. Darksiders 2. Now, this game, there's 4 games in the series. I have 2, 3, and 4. I'm looking for Darksiders 1 to complete the set. This one, DreamWorks Kart Racing, All-Star Kart Racing. Once again, it's just a disc in the package. But you know what? I had a lot of fun with Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl 1, and the people I had company over, and a lot of the company that was over, they really enjoyed that game, so I want to take the chance and see how good or how bad this is. We've all played Mario Kart. We all know the deal, so this is definitely a spin, and Game Mill is trying to captivate on DreamWorks, the franchise of DreamWorks. DreamWorks produces things like Shrek, Puss in Boots, Mastermind, Kung Fu Panda, Madagascar, to name a few. So very excited. Trolls, it looks like, as well as on there, riding on Shrek's car. So excited about those. Also picked this guy up. This was $14.99. Picked this one up. This is another game produced by Game Mill. Nickelodeon Kart Racers have Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, so it was only natural that I pick up Kart Racers. Kart Racers has 3 different variants of it. And there's a game that has all 3 of them on the one cartridge as well. So this one has the one cartridge. And you can play 1 to 4 people split screen. Same thing with this one, 1 to 4 people split screen. And that, for me, that's really important to be able to have those multiplayer games, especially having them on hand. Whenever I have the group of people show up here and we start getting rowdy, or we want to play a game, or we want to have some fun. Believe it or not, we all know Mario World, but when you say, hey, I got one with Nickelodeon characters or DreamWorks characters, people then say, oh yeah, let's try those ones out instead. And believe it or not, you might have as much fun, if not more fun, with these, because these are one-offs. And once again, as well, they're 100% physical. They're on the cartridge. But with these 2 games, it's not like Mario. It's not like everybody's going to be like, oh, well, somebody's going to go and grab Bowser. Somebody's going to go grab Koopa Troopa. You don't know what you're going to get with these guys because you really don't play them as often as you would Mario. So when you do pick somebody out, it's just random, to be honest. It's just random. Choosing whoever you're going to choose on that one time you do play this game, it's completely random. You don't know the course. You don't know what you're going to get into. So having games like this on hand in your collection when you have people come over, especially physical, you don't have to have the internet. These are champions in my category to have. And why you need to have the variety. So, for instance, this is game number, I believe this is 110 or 111, 111, 112, 13, 14. Oh, that makes sense, because then I got 15 and 16 right here. And I know that you guys remember me talking about that Blockbuster Retro Fighters game case. I was talking about how there is a store that has the physical copy of Bayonetta 2. Well, I picked it up today, and it came in a case. Isn't it funny how that works out? $46.48 for Bayonetta 2. Physical, I'm not too concerned if it doesn't have the, if it doesn't, I'm not showing my name on for a camera. It's just the cartridge right there and the code. I'm not concerned if the code works or it doesn't work, because I have Bayonetta 1 on cartridge full, doesn't need any download. Something strange, though, about this particular game, this is now, I'm 39 years old. This is the first time in a long time when I bought this used, I was carded for my purchase. I guess Bayonetta 2, being a mature-rated game for blood and gore, intense violence, partial nudity, strong language, and suggestive themes. Excuse me. That's enough to get you carded at the counter. So, but I've never seen Bayonetta 2. I've never seen it physical. I've never seen the artwork for it. I've never seen the artwork for it physical, so that was a little bonus for me, getting it complete in box, and it works on the Switch. So now when I do play Bayonetta 1, I have Bayonetta 2 to hop right into, and after that, I took the plunge. I went to my favorite video game store, Retro Island Games, and I picked this gem up, Bayonetta 3, so I have the entire set. I have 2, 3, and I already picked up 1. 2 was the most expensive of the bunch. So 1 was $39, 2 was $47, and 3 was $43. So, but I'm very, very happy with this collection that I have here that I'm building. You guys don't understand that Switch, it's not going anywhere. I've seen prices for Switches too, with tariff pricing, which is crazy because the tariffs aren't, it's not exactly true. It's true, but it's not true. If you have existing stock, I don't think it's fair for you to up the price on existing stock to make it seem like you're paying for tariffs. For instance, the Switch 2 is being sold at $450 and $500, and now I'm seeing stores that are selling it for $620 and $700, and they're trying to say it's because of the tariffs. I don't believe you're going to have $200 in tariffs, but, you know, who am I to judge? So you don't really know, but very, very happy with this. Like I said, though, I went into Retro Island not to pick this one up. I was actually hoping to find Darksiders 1, because I know that they used to have it for $25. They don't have any copies, but it will eventually end up back inside their store, and then I will pick that one up. Bayonetta 3. Now, the only Bayonetta game that I have to get would be Bayonetta, I think it's Celeste. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not. What I do wish to pick up, though, for the Bayonetta games is I would like to pick up, I think it works with Bayonetta 2, I would like to pick up the amiibo for Bayonetta. They did have, inside of one of the Gamestops that I visited today, they did have Skyrim, but I'm not ready to pay $50 for a copy of Skyrim, a game that I played in 2013 through about 2017 that I had on the Xbox 360. I do not wish to pay $50 again for that game, but that's one of the games that I want in my collection, so I might just have to pay for it. I don't think that there's too much more that I can pick up. There's a Tetris game that I'm interested in. There is some amiibos out there that I do want still. But right now, I'm beginning to believe that the Switch collection is going to end somewhere around 125 or 150. Right now, I'm at 116 games. So it's just getting bigger. And what happens is you go into a store, and say you go inside the store and you see a game, for instance. For instance, I went inside of a GameStop a week ago, and I was going to pick it up today, but they changed the price on it to $20. They had Pepper Grinder by Devolver Digital. They had that for $12.99 and new. And then I went into the same GameStop, and they have it on sale now for $20 new. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But they did have that promotion, and from that promotion, I was able to pick up 4 games out of that GameStop for under $80. So, Gundam Breaker, you build your own Gundam. I don't know if anybody out there really is a fan of Gundam. Personally, myself, I really do enjoy it, but I feel like Gundam is so niche that if you're a fan of Gundam, you're going to want to pick up a copy of this, because this isn't the launch edition, this is the reprint. But once again, everything is on this game pack, so you don't necessarily need the launch edition. You just need the copy of the game to play it and have fun. They do offer online features, but there's no amiibo connectivity with this one. You build, you battle, and then you fight, you find better weapons, you upgrade, the whole 9, basically. It's an RPG with Gundams, and if you enjoy Gundams, you're probably not going to want to miss this one. Like I said, kart racers, the other kart racers, multiplayer games, Darksiders 2, single-player game, and these 2 gems. I'm very, very happy. I feel like today was a very, very successful day for video games, especially for me. And yeah, very happy. So as always, guys, my name is Johnny5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, talking about my recent GameStop haul, adding it to the collection. Like I said, 116 games. Can you believe that? I'm so stoked. I cannot wait to get into Bayonetta and begin the trilogy. You guys will let me know in the comment box if Celeste is canon, if that's something that I absolutely need to pick up. I still see a lot of new copies available for Celeste at places like Best Buy and Target. So if that's something where you need to pick that game up because it's canon for the story, I absolutely will. I enjoyed Bayonetta when it was on Xbox 360. I have not yet really gotten to play it on the Switch because who really has time to play video games? Although recently when the Rama furloughed me, so I do have a little bit more time on my hands than I used to. So I am looking forward to getting into some games. As you know, I will have shorts out for the games that I've featured in this. Eventually, we'll get into those. You let me know in the comment box which one of these is your favorite. Which one of them did you have you played? Have you beaten them? Or give me recommendations, because as you can tell, I am on the hunt. I'm looking for some games, and I'm trying to have, and I'll let you guys know if I have it in my collection or not. I use Game Eye to keep track of my collection when I go into stores, so that way I'm able to not buy duplicates. Game Eye, in my opinion, and to be honest, when I look at a game, I can tell right off the jump if I have it or I don't. It's the weirdest thing. If you're collecting something, you'll know if you have it or you don't have it, and it's rare that you buy duplicates. I'm not in the habit of that, of buying duplicates. So, if you enjoyed this review, or you enjoyed this haul, let me know in the comment box. Let me know what your suggestions are. Would you have picked these games up? Would you have not have picked these games up? Do you have company over at your house when you play Switch? What exactly is your situation with the Switch? Sweet tea. Love me some sweet tea. So, overall, very, very happy with this this haul, and I just can't wait to put it with the collection. And I can't wait. Like I said, there's a few games out there that I still want. For instance, there's Pokemon games. There's a few of those that I want to get. I'm on the fence about picking up Brilliant Diamond and Brilliant Pearl. I do see double packs still available at some retailers, so that does make me sort of want it, but sort of not want it. I want to get Hey You Pikachu. I want to get Metro Redux. I'm interested in World War Z, but I've seen the movie, and I'm not impressed with the movie, so I can't imagine the game being that much more better. So there's a few games out there that are on my radar. Tetris Effect Connected, I want to pick that up. Yeah, there's definitely some gems out there that I would like to pick up and add to my collection, but I'm not in any hurry to pick them up. It's not like they're, I mean, I already know they're out of print. And these games, I would assume, Bayonetta in particular, Darksiders in particular, those 3 are definitely out of print. Bayonetta, I feel like, is definitely delisted. And when they made Celeste, that was pretty much, I feel like that might have been the end of that campaign. The Switch got the best. It got all 4 games for Bayonetta. And got all 4 games for Darksiders. The Switch has just, in my opinion, the Switch has such a vast library, and they're able to port games into the Switch better and more efficiently than they have with other different games and situations. A lot of mobile gaming is coming into the Switch. Like, for instance, I picked up Enter the Gungeon. That's a game that went from the Switch to becoming mobile. I also have picked up Into the Dead. Into the Dead is a game where you're playing as somebody who's running from board to board. Can be played on a cell phone for whatever reason. It's available on the Switch. It is a cell phone game, but if you haven't played it, if you're into the survival horror, it's definitely one worth checking out. It reminds me a lot of House of the Dead, but it's more functional. But very, very happy with this. As always, guys, so my name is Johnny5. Let me know your comments and suggestions, what you guys want to see in the future. I will be definitely making sure I get a video or 2 up for these guys. And some games have stories, some games don't. Like I said, these 2 Like, for instance, kart racers I was looking at previously, they bumped the price up on this guy. This guy used to be $12.99. They bumped it up to $15 this week, so they got me for $2 more on this guy. This one I believe I saw at $20, and I had to pay $27, and then I had to get it knocked down back to $20 again. This one, again, this was a game that used to be like, we'll say $23, $24.99. Ended up being a $30 game. This was another one, Darksiders. This used to be a $20 game. Ended up paying $24.99 for it today, but I got it for $20. Bayonetta, I paid a little bit too much for this one. This one was on sale on their website for $44.99. When I got to the counter, it ended up bringing out, I actually saved $1 on this guy. And this one I paid full price at $44. So I'm pretty happy with everything that I got. I cannot wait to get into this. Really, I'm excited. So as always, guys, my name is Johnny5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review as much as I enjoyed making it for you, this shopping haul. I know that this one is coming out a little bit late, and for the Switch ones, they're going to come out a little bit late. I'm going to do that for you guys. So it'll be a little surefire way for you guys to know that, oh, he's definitely doing a Switch video, or he's doing a Nintendo-related video today, because it's coming out a little bit late. So as always, guys, my name is Johnny5. Hopefully you enjoy it. You give me a thumbs up. You show me some love in the comment box down below. What games do you enjoy? Are you a Switch fan or are you not a Switch fan? If you aren't a Switch fan, are you subscribing? Let me know in the comment box down below what brings you here. And I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. My name is Johnny5. Jay Glee's Cobra Snake in the description box down below. Jay Glee's Jack of all trades, master of none. Cobra Snake, a retro video gamer. Somebody who's actually encouraging me to get into Switch collecting somewhat. But he's got a pretty good retro video game collection that he has on his channel for Cobra Snake. So check him out in the description box down below. You guys, be good, be safe, and I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. Later, taters.